Greetings, salutations. This is Notorious, and you haven't realized a bit bad foxy to read you a poem. This one is entitled Request of a Siren. The picture you will not be seeing was done by KG Fantasy. I do not have the permission to utilize their artwork, so you will not see their artwork, but you will still see a link on the description for their inspiration to my poem. So you will see some other random picture here. Okay, I think that'll work for what I'm looking for. But this one is kind of it's a prose, which means it's long. And again, I'm not much into proses, but I'm willing to write them as long as I can be at least somewhat whimsical and playful with it. So without no further ado, let's play some eardrums. She looked at me, arm around my waist as to keep me in place, yet showing that she had no other interest but to comfort my own fears. It was a side of her that normally would turn all others away, but it felt right. It felt just like another sister or lover who saw something that they wanted and weren't going to be turned away, no matter what their partner had to say. No voice echoed from those lips that had enchanted and enticed all others as she watched with interest as the crimson crystal dazzled in the dim light. To choker resembling a dog collar more than a piece of extravagant jewelry, and yet behind her succubated glare I felt a foreboding honesty, as if even though she was being selfish, she was never going to lie to me. Desire is a fire that burns in the hearts of all loving souls. It is the wish to hold on to the all beautiful gifts and never let go. What I see in you, my timid butterfly who tends to fly at the first sight of intimidation, is the relation that my soul has yearned for. I see a kinship that only we who desire to embrace that fire share, even if you are unaware of your own abilities. Her words serenaded as they would when she wanted something, each one prodding and probing, hoping that my heart would open for just one. I, though, refused to waver to the rhythmic symphony that was her voice. At least that's what I thought I was doing. For as those whispers hissed deeper into my psyche, I can hear my soul scream to flee, but my eyes were attracted onto what would bring the end to my old life. Yes, to bring the most rabid of souls into a state of tranquility. Yes, a one who could bring forth the serene siren to a world vast in conflict and turmoil, but yet one who can set it all to a feral and ravenous boil, with just a flutter of those eyes that hide the aggression that we wish to share with this world. I was lost in the moment for forsaken atonement. Yes, atonement for whatever sins this creature may force me to commit, whatever hearts she forced me to break, and whatever souls I desire to take as my own personal playthings. I- Is it painful? I mean, hushing my words with her lips, she pulled away the brooch hand and smiled laced across her face. Think of it like a petal being plucked from a flower, or pulling a thorn from a paw. For that first second you will rise in absolution, knowing nothing but the pain that courses through you. But once gone, nothing will remain but the joy of relief and freedom. Her terminology wasn't lost on me, yet all I could say was, I trust you. And in a second I lost everything I was and became all she wanted me to be. Don't care. Good take. We're taking it. Get me some water. Fuck it. Told you, pros are long and painful, so if I fuck up but I'm still able to go, we'll take it. This again wasn't the toys. I'm out. Sign me off, girl. Greetings, salutations. This is Notorious. And if you haven't realized, well, I'm not here to read you anything. I'm actually here to promote my book that I just published. It came out October 7th, and I actually gotten the paperback promotion book for me to hand out to all my homies and friends, and this is it. If you can't see it, let me get that close. It's called Chronicles of the Death Row 13 Curtain Call. This series itself is my elaborate brainchild. It is a light novel. That's what she said. No, that bitch ain't light. That bitch is thick as fuck. I'm sorry. This is 690 pages of thick bitch. And if you can read it all, I applaud you. And I also thank you, because that means you took the time to actually do so. But this is a sci fantasy with a little bit of fourth wall breaking. And oh, I thought that show was gonna get blocked. Sorry. I know. Professionalism. My channel's not known for that. You all know this. But this series, I want to be able to go as far forward as it can backwards. So that's all to the fan zone. If fans read this and they go, oh my lord, this is amazing, I can go backwards with it and tell you some of the backstories of some of the characters, because this 3-volume set is going to give you a little glimpse of what the characters become, but I also don't mind going backwards and showing you how they got there, because that's also fun. You know, like how Star Wars did, but better. Yes, I'm calling out you, episode 1, 2, and 3. But I think I said enough. I appreciate all those who support me, all of those who have been with me from the beginning of this YouTube channel and decided to stick around. I can't wait till my YouTube channel reaches the great publicity that my DeviantArt channel got. It's not going to happen. No, it probably will happen. It'll just take a lot of work. I mean, I actually put work in my DA channel. I didn't put shit in my YouTube channel, let's be fair. But now I kind of have a reason to. So, I don't think I have anything else to say. As you can see and everything, if you want to know, the prices are right there. It's $34.99 for the hardback volume and $5.99 for the Kindle. Let's be fair. $34.99 for this thick bitches. It makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, again, that thick bitch. And I said before, it's a light novel. Again, that's what she said, and no, that's a fucking lie. That bitch ain't lied at all. But this is Notorious. I'm out. Deuces.